All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM, share the video, and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. Let's see what we got going on. Jalen Hudson is in the building. Robert Singleton. Del Reeve. Slip the Jab. Coach 67 Sports TV, my brother, is in the building. We got Giovanni in here. Hold on one second, y'all. What's wrong with my computer? Young Deezy. AC Boxing. The homie D-Man Jr. Let me see here. Say Young Deezy. Sheldon in the building. Anthony up in here. The homie Insane. TY Boxing. African Thor. Stay Dangerous up in here. My brother Acondo, LDBC or Nothing in the building. Young World. We got Anwar Willis, I think. We got Rick Blackwell. King Strick. Slick Tom. G-Code Wody. Let me see what we got up in here. Lone Star. Justin Jacobs. Pac-Man Tate. We got Miami Snoopy 305. G McCall. 88 Sports Talk. Stephen of the Mizak. Jared Levin Green. Let me see here. A condo. I said a condo. My brother, the Sensei Stormy B-Man in the building. Southwest Dice. Brian Johnson, the one. Anthony Bolton. Southside Boxing. Trice. Let me see. My brother, Supreme Beast Box Talk, Cadillac Red. Paul in the building. St. Louis Mix. All right, let's go and get to it, man. Let's go and get to it. All right. First of all, hit the like button, share the video. Bro, I be hating coming on YouTube, I swear, bro. I be so disgusted coming on here, fam. Like, YouTube just be doing me so filthy, bro. Like, whatever, bro. I don't even want to, whatever. It is what it is. It just do me filthy, fam. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is it's a dictatorship. They decide who they want to have popping and who they don't want to have popping. You know what I mean? They play these little weird games, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Y'all come, I don't get on my notifications. Ain't nothing I can do, fam. You know what I'm saying? HC Boxing, I hear you, fam. Ain't nothing I can do. I don't know what to tell you. I tell people just unsubscribe, turn off your notifications, and then refresh the page and come back and subscribe to the channel and put the notification back on and see if that helps. But they know what they're doing, bro. Same thing they doing with DHP, with the Haneys. It's some scam going on. It's an organized scam going on. What's up, 503 Line? Now listen, Devin Haney has just signed a deal we all know with the Zone. Yet he's a champion for the WBO at welterweight and can't get no fight, bro. Like, all these dudes is using his name. Oh, I want to fight Devin. I'll fight Devin. I'll fight Devin. And then we start coming on here talking about him, and then they go and try to fight somebody else. It keeps happening. So what that's telling me is that a lot of people are literally clout chasing and using the DHP machine to get their numbers up, run their popularity up, and they taking that to make another fight. That's what these guys are doing. Keyshawn Davis talked all this smack like he wanted to fight Devin Haney. And I kept telling y'all, a lot of us kept telling y'all he was capping. He was just a jealous hater. He used all the Devin Haney attention. Devin Haney trying to fight Xander. Nobody was thinking about Xander. Devin was trying to fight Xander. All of a sudden, Boots wanted to fight Xander immediately, and that fight gets done right away. As soon as Devin mentions, go back and look at what I'm telling you, y'all. There was no talk of Boots versus Xander. None. Devin said he wanted to fight Xander. All of a sudden, Keyshawn come out of nowhere. Oh, don't pick on the Latins. Pick on me. Pick on me. You talking about Xander? Pick on me. Boom. Next thing you know, Eddie Hearn slid behind the door and made Boots versus Xander fight. Cool. That took place. Keyshawn goes through this whole song and dance trying to stop Devin Haney from pressing Shakur Stevenson. Oh, you trying to fight little guy. This is Keyshawn now. You trying to fight little guy. You trying to fight guy not even your weight class. Fight me. Why you want to fight me? Mind you, Keyshawn himself had never done nothing at welterweight. He never had a welterweight fight. Keyshawn was gifted and strategically put in place to be a distraction from Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. Strategically. That's what happened. Shakur Stevenson got put in place. Keyshawn got put in place as a strategic weapon to stop Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. Shakur knew it. Jay Prince knew it. Top Rank knew it. Everybody knew it. I don't believe that everybody was in cahoots on this, bro. So, it was a scam. Keyshawn blatantly ducks Devin in front of the whole world. Everybody sees it. He turns down his biggest payday ever, 3 times what he's ever been made, and says he wants 5. Okay, well, shouldn't your promoter be the one to give you 5? If DHP willing to give you 3, and if DHP Bill was trying to contact you to say, hey man, I can give you another meal if you need it, you ignoring Bill. You don't want the fight. Nah. I'm talking to your bosses. I'm talking to the people who got the money. I'm talking to these people. Why do I need to talk to Bill? Right? That's what they say. So, with all that being said, Keyshawn proceeds to duck Devin Haney. Don't want to fight. The world is cooking Keyshawn for ducking, right? The man pops out with Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, and all these guys at the Clarissa Shields fight like nothing ever happened. And we don't have one media member that was able to get any footage of Keyshawn being interviewed about why he ducking Devin. I seen some commercial, somebody sent me a Keyshawn promoting or trying to sell sell a Lamborghini or something. Like, oh, hey man, I got the Lambo. Me and Shane Mosley, man, we got the Lambo. Me and Shane got the Lambo. Why is Keyshawn running around with Shane Mosley? Why? Was it not I who told y'all that Shane Mosley was a snake? That Shane Mosley was always against Devin. Shane Mosley wants to be one of them people so bad. And that's why when I heard that Devin was going out to Shane Mosley camp, I told Bill, I'm gonna say it. I said, bro, Shane ain't with y'all, homie. He not with y'all. Shane is a snake. Shane, he with them other folks. And that's why Devin Haney went in to that fight with Ramirez and fought a whole different fight than what they trained with Shane Mosley to do, because they had already been put up on game that Shane was a snake. And that's why Shane and the whole build up to the fight, oh, Devin's going to do this and he's going to do that. Yeah, Devin's going to stand toe-to-toe. He's going to stop him. And that's why 30 seconds into the fight, you heard the announcer team panicking, because that wasn't what they were told was going to happen. They thought they was going to line Devin up. They thought they was going to get him up out of here, bro. And that's why Antonio Tarver, with his black licorice behind, black jelly bean, he say, 30 seconds, go back and watch Devin Haney versus Ramirez. Watch who is the first person to start criticizing Devin immediately. Well, Devin, he don't look steady. He don't look steady. Well, why he moving so much? Well, he moving too much. Man, he need to sit down. He need to sit. Bro, it's 30 seconds into the first round. Chill. No, man. He moving too much. He moving. I seen the play. I seen the play coming a mile away. Shout out to TY Sports TV, my brother with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Much love and much appreciation. Thank you, fam, for the support. I definitely appreciate it. Salute to the general and the chat 100. Much love, family. Salute to you. Y'all, please hit the like button, y'all, because, that's the only way I can tweak the algorithm is if y'all hit the like button, because they are not sending no notifications out to my peoples. 90-some thousand subscribers, and they probably sending 200 notifications out every day. It's disgusting, but ain't nothing I can do about it until black folks own our own stuff, man. Ain't nothing we can do about it. You know what I'm saying? As long as we shop at Walmart, we gonna have to eat Walmart food. You dig? So that's what it is. You say 5 seconds in, they crying about Devin moving. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It don't make no logical sense. But I peeped the play, so I made sure. I said, look, I know Shane is not for Devin. He not. Shane has said too much stuff about Devin to all of a sudden now he want to help Devin. No, Shane worked for the other side. He worked for the other side. Now, why is Keyshawn running around with Shane Mosley all of a sudden? Why? Now you selling car stereos? New house for Ray Ray. New car for Ray Ray. What's Keyshawn doing? Yeah, something don't smell right about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Something don't smell right about this one. And now, I hear last night, I was looking at Blue Blood video, and I seen Jack Catterall on the flyer. Jack Catterall, who's supposed to be fighting Devin Haney now, who's been using Devin's name, talking about he want to fight Devin. As soon as Devin turned his attention to this guy, all of a sudden now I'm seeing flyers of Jack Catterall versus Keyshawn Davis. What? Listen, bro. Devin Haney has put himself in position to make a lot of money in the sport of boxing. A lot of people don't like that. And a lot of people are trying to take Devin Haney's money. They're trying to sun him. Remember, let's go back. When Devin Haney got cheated by Ryan Garcia, literally cheated, right? When Ryan popped dirty, came in overweight and everything, the first thing Eddie Hearn said in his first interview was, yeah, I think Devin should get back in the ring right away. I think he should come back and just take a fight for like $1 million and just come back right away and fight and just, don't worry about the big purses. Just come back right away and take $1 million. Like, what? The first thing you say about a dude who just got cheated is he needs to come back and take $1 million. Go back and look at it. I'm not making this up. It's on YouTube. Eddie Hearn was pushing this narrative of Devin coming back fighting for less. Eddie doesn't believe that Devin should be making the money he's making. And these guys want slaves. That's what they want. They want slaves. Okay? Proof of what I'm telling you is they all praise Bam Rodriguez. They all praise the Monster Inouye. Oh, yeah, that's a fighter. That's a real fighter. Okay. Y'all love Gotti and Ward. Y'all love what's the boy named? Brandon Rios. Right? Y'all love all these warriors who get in there and slug it out. Explain to me why none of them ever got a purse as big as Floyd Mayweather. Explain to me why none of them ever got a purse as big as Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard. Y'all love them so much. No, what you love is the fact that you can. They're slaves to you. They get in the ring and do what they're told. They slug it out. They put their life on the line. And then they're so mentally damaged that they're willing to do all that for chump change. But, the most terrifying thing to a racist, the most terrifying thing as a intelligent black man, and don't let that black man have a daddy. Don't let that happen now, because if that happens, now we in some deep doo doo, right? Now we in some deep doo doo for the racists, right? So that's what's going on with that. So now, let me share my screen because I'm gonna try to see Jack Catterall's Twitter. And no, Jack Catterall is signed with Eddie Hearn. Okay, just so we clear. I'm trying to understand that. I don't know if Catterall is gonna fight Devin, or I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I don't know if it's gonna be Liam Paro. I know Liam Paro asking for a ridiculous amount of money, which is stupid. The money that Liam Paro is asking for is life changing generational wealth money, and like this is a flat out duck, bro. You willing to fight somebody else for less money, but for Devin Haney, you need all this extra money, and nobody's really challenging him. So this is Jack Catterall's Twitter. He says, "I'm the mandatory for the winner of the WBA boxing." He said, "I want the winner of Rowley versus Lopez, but rest assured, I'll fight anyone." First of all, shut up. Don't tell me you'll fight anyone. Why are you still negotiating with Devin? Why haven't that fight been signed yet? Why? Okay. Now he got into it with Ryan Garcia. He got into it with Ryan. It says, I'm trying to find the beginning of it. He says, I'm trying to find the beginning. Let me see. Let me go down here and find the beginning. All right, this is what happened. Jack Catterall says, that's what he says. Let me put it on the screen. "I respect Devin Haney. He's a real one. He only lost to a drug cheat, so he's undefeated in my eyes. I'm in boxing to challenge myself against the best." He added the zone boxing. The zone should be actively be pushing for this fight. We're both on the same platform. Yeah, the zone should be. They should be pushing for the fight. I don't get what's going on here. And let me go back. So Ryan Garcia comes back and says, in response to what Jack Catterall said, Ryan Garcia says, "You are irrelevant. You are irrelevant, idiot. You called me a cheat when it's a fact that what was found in my system had no impact on the fight." First of all, the arrogance of Ryan, bro. This is why I hate boxing. This is why I'm starting to hate society, bro. This man says that it's a fact that was found in my system had no impact on the fight. How? Who's the fact checker on that? Who? Nor was I in shape for the fight. So what benefits did I take from anything? Stop being a wussy and for the cuck Devin Haney, something like that, or cucking for Devin Haney, something, right? But this man Ryan Garcia says that it's a proven fact that nothing that he did in that fight, none of the drugs that was in his system had any impact on the fight. So you had illegal substance, a performance enhancer. I'm gonna keep saying it, a performance enhancer in your system, but it didn't do nothing to help your performance. The fact that this man think, hold on one second, man. My sister texting me. One second. One second. girl. So anyway, so the stuff that Ryan is saying, and what irritates me the most about this whole situation is the fact that uh, the boxing world gave Ryan a pass. I seen Oscar De La Hoya. I seen Ryan Garcia. I seen Bernard Hopkins. I seen Keyshawn Davis, and many other people give Ryan a pass for cheating Devin Haney. I even seen them give Ryan a pass for his uh, racist rants, right? But then the whole world is angry at Devin Haney for some weird reason. You gotta ask yourself why. Why is the whole world angry at Devin Haney? Why is the whole world in cahoots against Devin Haney? Why? What did he do? I'm trying to really think about that. What did Devin Haney ever do to deserve the type of hatred and the type of smoke that he's getting from all these weirdos? What did he do? What did he do? Nothing. And that's why I'll never support Ryan Garcia, and I'll never support nobody who support Ryan Garcia. Nope, can't do it. The racism in boxing is real. This is why it don't do black folks no good. Run around here pretending like racism don't exist, pretend like you're not affected by it or you don't want to talk about it. It don't do you no good. None. You just seen what happened with Carmelo Anthony case. When he poked the white dude, he poked him. The whole world got mad at him. But yet his lawyer, his defense attorney, was in cahoots with the prosecutor and the judge to railroad him. Come to find out, the boy Austin Metcalf had a long disciplinary history for being racist. He got suspended from school and disciplined for writing racist graffiti on the wall, talking about KKK and all this old crazy stuff. None of that got brought up in the trial. Nothing. Because the lawyer had an agreement with the prosecutor to keep race out of it. So, black folk, I'm telling you right now, you do your kids a disservice by trying to act like we are the world, we are the children. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that make a better place and let's start living and not giving and all that. You cut it out. These people ain't never liked you, and they ain't gonna like you. We live in a racist society, and as soon as black folks accept that, we'll be way better off. Okay? As soon as black folks accept that. But black folk don't want to, because they have tricked you out of your right to complain, to protest racism. You see, they told you, "Oh, you're a victim. Oh, stop being a victim. Oh, here you go playing a race card, being a victim. Oh, woe is me. Oh, look at him. Look at the victim. Ha ha ha. You're just another victim, crying and whining." So after generations of hearing that, you got black folks out here now. I'm not no victim. No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna say racism. Even if you call me the N word, I'm gonna make an excuse for you, master. Even if you spit on me, I'm gonna make an excuse for you, master. Race had nothing to do with it. And guess what they doing now? Every time anything happened to them, Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, oh my God, it's racism. Oh my God, they won't leave her alone because she's a white girl. Oh my God, white men are being persecuted all over the society. Oh my God, the Civil Rights Act was designed to hurt white people. Oh my God. This is what they do. They done tricked you. They done already stole your birthright and created a whole country in 1948 that stole your birthright and told you that somebody else is the chosen folks. And y'all bought that act. Y'all bought that act, right? I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna say too much. I mean, let's get back to boxing. But anyway, so what they doing to Devin Haney is not a surprise to me. I've seen it my whole life. I understand racism, but it has to be acknowledged that that's what it is. Racism. It's racism. You just heard in the NBA, the ball, Lonzo Ball, talking about, LeVar Ball talking about how they got him away from his sons, right? You heard my last video where I talked about how Jason Tatum's father came out. I didn't even know Jason Tatum had a daddy. The way they've been acting, NBA, I ain't never seen the man. Jason Tatum's daddy said he was right there draft day, right next to his the mother, but the media only want to interview the mama. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm telling y'all, listen. The fear of black fathers, the importance of black. This is why it's important for us to be in our kids' lives. I'm telling you, fam, these people are so threatened by Bill. It's Bill, bro. What they're trying to do, I'm telling you what they're trying to do. They're trying to frustrate Devin to the point where he fires his daddy. They want Devin to believe his dad is the reason why he's not getting fights. That's what they want. This is the plan, bro. And if that happens, I promise you I'm crashing the fuck out. I promise you. I promise you I'm gonna crash out, bro. If Devin, do not listen to these folks, bro. This is the devil. Trust in Allah. Please do not let these people do what they're trying to do. I see the play, brother. Please don't do this, Devin. Do not let them do this because they're trying to frustrate you. They want you isolated on the island by yourself so that they can destroy you. That's what they're trying to do, my young brother. I'm telling you. They want to destroy you, brother. But they can't do it if your daddy is watching your back. You hear me? Rick Blackwell in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, Dev is a real independent contractor, a freeman, and a black man with a father. That's why the racists and fatherless hate him. These are facts, sir. These are facts. But that's exactly what they're doing. I'm disgusted by it. I see the play for what it is. They've been trying it for a while, bro. You seen it in the NBA. They do the same thing in the NFL. All sports, bro. Now in boxing, they want Devin, and they really want Ryan to beat up on Devin. They really do. They want Ryan. See, the fact that Ryan got a pass for all the stuff he did, the only reason he got a pass is because black folks don't stand on business no more. If this was black folks back in the day, in the 90s or even the 80s, bro, we would have stood on business. Today, this new generation of our people, so-called our people, we're not the same, bro. This is different. They don't believe fat meat greasy no more. They don't believe it. A black dude will side with a racist over his own people. Well, I kind of understand what Charlie Kirk was saying, though. I mean, think about it, man. I get what Charlie Kirk is saying, because, you know what I'm saying? Think about this, though, bro. Check it out, though. Man, I kind of rock with Trump, though, because, like, Trump is like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I kind of feel like I wish he was out of here. I wish we lived in a place where I can get rid of you. I could eliminate you. I wish you went on a fishing trip with me, just me and you, so we can have a conversation. That's what I wish. You dudes ain't got no loyalty, nothing. Shout out to the homie AB in the Cash App. Appreciate that love. Says salute to the Patreon too. Much love to the Patreon family. Y'all get the likes up. We need over 200 likes in the building. Hopefully, we get that at least. It's diabolical. So every NBA draft, they nudge the kid to focus on the mom. Yeah, absolutely. They always do that. They always do that. Even that movie, the Nike movie Air, that movie pissed me off to no end. Shout out to Viola Davis. It's no disrespect to her. I love her. But the fact that they tried to act like Michael Jordan's father had no impact or no role in his like decision making of life, and they only focused on his mama. Oh, his mama. You gotta get in the black community, you gotta go to the mama. Go through the mama in the black community because black women run the family in the black community. Now some people believe that, and some people perpetuate that. That wasn't the case in my house. You know what I'm saying? I love my mama. I love my mama. And I do something to anybody about my mama. But what I'm telling you is that's a lie. You understand me? My father is who I always wanted to be. I love my mother. She always had my back, and she got my back to this day. Unconditional love. You understand? The type of love that you don't get nowhere else on the planet is your mama's love. If you got a real mama. But I always wanted to be my father. I used to imitate my daddy. I got up in the morning, I put on clothes, I'm trying to be like Pops. I used to steal his shirts and wear them to school. You know what I'm saying? I try to walk like him, talk like him. Because that's my first example of a man. You feel me? So for them to act like fathers are not important is disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, it bothered me. It bothered me big time to watch the nonsense play out. Said the only time they acknowledge black fathers in the sport is when the father was a star. Yeah. If your father was a star and you the son of a, yep, great point. Yeah, like Steph Curry. We know Dell Curry, who used to play for the Bucks, by the way. Um, One of the greatest shooters of all time. Like they'll acknowledge him if you got that lineage, right? Your father was in the NBA or something. Tiz Frank said I used to sneak and wear my daddy cologne to school before I started getting my own. Facts, bro. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It was I told the story years ago. It was a girl named Melanie. It's funny because I found out who she is now, and she's a straight freak right now. She's an adult film star right now. Well, I like an amateur, I guess, adult film star. She got her own OnlyFans or something. But back in the day, I had a big crush on her, right? She named Melanie. And she wouldn't even look at me. I was always like the little chubby kid, you know what I'm saying? Confident but chubby, you know what I'm saying? So the girl, I wasn't the girl's first choice in like elementary school, right? And one day, I came to school and I put my dad's shirt on. It was like this polo type of shirt. Sprayed some of his polo cologne on, or boss. I think it was Hugo Boss cologne or something. I went to school and man, I tell you what, guess who was all in my face? Old Melanie. She said, "Oh, Kevin, you look good. You smell good. What's going on with you?" I was such a lame. You know what I said? "Oh, I got my dad's shirt on." That's how much of a lame I was. I literally said that. And as soon as I said it, I said, "Oh my God, what kind of idiot says that?" But I was so smitten by this chick, right? I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like your fantasy actually come true. I didn't know what to say. I said something dumb. I'm wearing my dad's shirt like a lame, right? Stupid idiot. So anyway, things happen like that when you're growing up. You dig? He said, "You blew it, fam." Yeah, I did. I definitely blew it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I was smitten by her. You know what I mean? But the funny part is, once I got older and found out, I had stumbled across. I'm a creep, so I be stumbling across different type of adult films, right? And I said, "Man, this girl look familiar. It's a grown woman, but she looked familiar. I recognize certain characteristics of her look familiar to me, right?" So I said, man, let me reach out and see, because this look familiar. I think this is somebody I know. So I asked her. I said, hey, blah 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 blah. She hit me up. She said, yeah, that's me. Who are you? So I'm Kevin. I don't know if you remember me or not. And she said, yeah, I remember you. You're the guy with your dad's shirt. Oh my God. You still remember that shit? You remember that lady? After everything about me, the first thing you remember is I'm the guy with the dad's shirt on. Lord have mercy. But anyway, I got my revenge. I took all my frustrations out. I linked up with her. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely had us a time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Melanie. No disrespect to you with the story. My brother Amherst Logic, my brother with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Much love, much appreciation. 78 story time is epic. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, Amherst Logic. Make sure I go subscribe to my good brother, best Milwaukee Bucks content online and Green Bay Packers. And I'm gonna have to lean on you a little bit, brother Amber, for some Green Bay Packers content later on this year. Uh, Brother Paul in the super chat with that 2-piece, appreciate love, says, keep touching these topics no one wants to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that, bro. You know how I get down. You know how I do. You know how I do. Let me see here. Let me see. Why this thing not moving down? Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Yeah, I got my revenge, perfection. Yeah, I did. I definitely had to link up with her and show her what she had been missing out on. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? It was good though. It was real. It was a cool, good, satisfying experience. You know what I'm saying? Satisfying experience with her. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was young and game goofy. You know what I'm saying? And had a crush on this girl and didn't know no better. But the point is this: we all want to be like our father. You know what I'm saying? We always want to be like our fathers. At least I did for sure. My daddy is my first hero. You know what I'm saying? I tell this all the time. Other people looked up to Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, and whoever you looked up to. Me, my pops. The stuff I seen him do to me was like supernatural. He'd be hooping, playing basketball, right? He'd be sick. I see him throwing up in the toilet, and then get in the shower and go to work. Like, huh? He wouldn't even take no sick days off. Because if he don't go to work, we don't eat. That's his mentality, right? So that's my hero. So I understand the dynamics of how society tries to turn you away from your father. Society tries to tell you, pit you against your dad and tell you to hate your dad, you know what I'm saying? Because he a human being, he made a mistake. It's like the stuff they doing to Martin Luther King right now. Black people too, fam. You talking about heartbreaking, man. Listen to a black person say Martin Luther King, he was a womanizer and he cheated on his wife. So I wouldn't give a damn. What they got to do with what he did for black people? What they got to do with his intention? We all got some secrets. All of us. Some of y'all done slept with y'all cousins before and don't nobody know about it. How you gonna come on the internet judging somebody? Some of y'all done smoked crack cocaine before and don't nobody know about it. Some of y'all done sniffed your sister's underwear. Don't nobody know about it. Who the fuck are any of you niggas to judge Martin Luther King? Bro, miss me with the cap. Miss me with it. I'm too real to play these type of games. I know the stuff in life that I have, I'm not going to say got away with, but the stuff I'm not in prison for. I know what those things are. And I'm here. This is why I never beat myself up about being down. Oh, man, IRS and took your money. Oh, man, things are going bad for you. I always, even though I get mad for a day, and I always come back to this. bro, you could be in prison for life. So, I mean, how much bitch assness do you want to display right now? How much crybaby activity do you want to display right now? Because you could be in prison for life, and you're not. So, would you rather have this situation or be in prison for life? Well, I'd rather be going through something financially. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of accountability I try to keep myself to. And these are lessons I learned from who? My father. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So at the end of the day, what they're doing to young Devin Haney. Let me take this off the screen. This is Jack Catterall stuff. Him going back and forth with Ryan Garcia. Um, what they're doing to young Dev is exactly what they do to black men in general in society. They want to turn you against your father. And I believe that that's what the bond that Devin and Bill have. They're trying to break that, bro. That's my personal opinion. And I don't trust nobody at this point. I got a phone call earlier from one of the brothers who asked me a question. That question kind of spooked me a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to repeat what he said, asked me, but that question kind of spooked me. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. But I'm not gonna say nothing. TY Sports in the building with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, good brother, for coming back and showing that love and support. He says Rolly lost to Pitbull, then fight for a title with Ryan and Tio. Tio loses next fight, then title shots. These Latino sanctioning bodies, yeah, for sure. Look, Rolly has done nothing to be elevated to the WBA champion. Nothing. Brian Garcia cheated Devin Haney and came back, his first fight back, with a title shot. After testing positive and going on a whole racist rant, he gets rewarded with a title shot, right? Against Rolly. He loses that title shot against Rolly. Don't even try. And the whole world feels sorry for him. He crying in the car. Whole world feels sorry for him, right? Then he come back and get another title shot against Mario Barrios. How does that happen? But Devin Haney can't get one fight. Nobody will fight this kid. But Ryan Garcia is cheating, being racist, and getting shot after shot after shot. If y'all don't understand how corrupt and racist the sport of boxing is, I don't know what to tell you. This is why guys like Floyd irritate me. Because you have a platform, you have power. If you speak, people will listen. But you use your power for wickedness. Floyd uses his power for wickedness. Right? He's not using it to help the brother. He holding a grudge. Oh, you didn't sign with me. Well, Shakur didn't sign with you either. What you mad? Oh, Shakur ain't got no daddy. Devin do. And Devin's father wouldn't allow him to get played by you. See, Floyd, you had a daddy too. And you disrespected that man. Now he's sick, he elderly. Now you're trying to make up for all the stuff you did. But when he was here, you embarrassed that man on TV. You treat that man like, man, that broke my heart to watch that HBO 24/7 and watch Floyd. Your father literally stopped training Oscar De La Hoya and went to you. Right? Literally. And said, I'm not finna train nobody to beat my son. I remember seeing the interview with him saying that. I'm not finna train nobody to beat my son. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. And then he come to your gym and you over there trying to clown him on HBO. What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tay Tay? It's just ridiculous. It's outrageous. Kondo say this is why I watch my motorsports more because boxing is a joke. But boxing is corrupt. It's racism. I'm sick of it. It's racist and I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of the sport of boxing, straight up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. I know people, people will catch up later on. I'm telling you, this is all about Bill, bro. These people are trying to get Devin away from Bill. That's what they want. That's the whole objective. To get Devin away from Bill. That's all it is. If you go back and look at everybody who hate on Devin, they always got something to say about who? Bill, his father. And what has Bill done other than praise his son? Uplift his son. Try to put his son in the best situation possible. What has he done to deserve this type of hatred and crazy vitriol from people? He ain't done nothing to deserve this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I don't trust none of these guys in boxing. I don't trust Jack Catterall. I don't trust Liam Pyro. I don't trust, obviously, Keyshawn and Shakur and them niggas. Obviously, Brian Garcia. Everybody is in cahoots. And they are freezing out Devin Haney, a world champion. They freezing out a world champion, bro, out of fear. In cahoots. They all in cahoots together. Well, they know what they're doing. Showtime, what it do? What's happening with Angel? What's happening with the baby, Angel Reese, man? What she do? What she doing? I know she been. I seen she been hooping. The defense been crazy. But what else been going on with it though? Because I ain't had a chance to check out a lot of the games. You know what I'm saying? I've been on some other stuff right now. But yeah. Oh shit, balling last night. I missed it. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Woo wee! My baby out there balling. We fly high, no lie. You know it. Balling. Yes, indeed. My baby out there hooping. I love me some Angel, man. I love her. People be hating on her. Man, niggas be hating crazy on Angel. Yeah, I gotta go watch the highlights on that. I gotta watch and see what baby been doing. Mm-hmm. What's up with the Shade Girl 885, Corner Girl 66? What it do, sis? Said Angel been uh, going slap off. Hey, I know she been hooping. I didn't see the game last night though. Yeah, she definitely gonna be all WNBA defense for sure. Definitely, she definitely gonna be on that. Most definitely. Yeah, I gotta start covering it though. Let me know though, Showtime, when you available, bro. I want to do a collab with you and my sister Sweet Tea uh, um, about about some WNBA talk because y'all watch it way more than me. So whenever you guys just hit me up, my email address is ask78sportstv at yahoo.com. That's ask78sportstv at yahoo.com. Hit me up, bro, just so I can make sure I get your number locked in so I can hit you when I need to do a collab or something. Yeah, because for sure. Oh yeah, Instagram too. Yeah, you got my Instagram, so you can you can send me your number on Instagram. We'll work something out. Yeah, because I definitely want to cook. Angel, that's my man. I got it, man. I'm trying to tell you. If an old nigga ever had a crush on a young chick, it's me. Cause Angel, I love that girl. My goodness gracious. Yeah, she just fine for no reason. And can hoop too. My goodness. When a woman fine and she do a good job at what she do, Lord have mercy. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna check that out and see what's happening with her. What's matter of fact, we'll talk about that when we do the video. I ain't gonna even bring that up now. I want to ask you something about Paige too, but we'll talk about that later. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell said, "I've been sick of this since the world turned on our brother Deontay." Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Boxing is racist, fam. This is one of the most racist sports. But listen, the only thing that can rival boxing's racism is soccer. You know what I'm saying? Soccer is the only more racist than boxing. Yeah, Showtime. That's why I want to ask you about something because I see the same people, kind of the same people that hate Angel Reese, they hate Paige, and I even seen a black dude, bro. I seen a black dude. I seen this myself. This ain't no hearsay. I seen it. I seen a black dude in the comment section called Paige an N-word lover. So I thought it was a white dude pretending to be black until I clicked on his name and seen this dude had like 6 videos going back years. I said, what? This man called this girl an N-word lover? And what the hell, bro? What's wrong with black folks, bro? What's wrong with black people? This is diabolical, fam. Abel say soccer and MMA. Yeah, MMA got some racist fans too. You know, they because a lot of the supremacists took over MMA. See, at one point, when I started watching, like I said, when I started watching MMA, I started watching the UFC in its inception. UFC, I had a videotape, a VHS tape. I still got it in my basement somewhere. It's all molded up now, but I still got that original VHS tape with the UFC 1 and 2 on there. So we was living in Germany at the time, and one of my relatives, my family members, had recorded the UFC 1 and 2 off of pay-per-view and sent it to us in Germany. And I remember my pops was watching it, and he said, "Hey," because I was always into martial arts and boxing. So he told me and my brother, he said, "Y'all want to see a real blood sport, a real kumite?" I said, "Yeah." So, all right. So he gave us the tape. He said, "Now you watch this. Don't try to be trying none of this stuff, right?" So I'm like, "Man, what are you talking about, man? That was the greatest thing I ever seen in my life, bro. Bro, it was like a real kung fu movie, like a real martial arts movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? This style versus that style, and this, man, it was crazy." But yeah, what happened later on is once the Brazilian dominance faded out, and the Caucasoid wrestlers took over, that's when MMA turned into the supremacist thing where they started trying to take over. Oh no, we got this and we got this and this and that. Dana White know that too. He trying to play games, but he know. That's why he all buddy buddy with Trump. Anthony in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate love. Homie says, hope you in the chat have an easy weekend. Hope T.O. and Rolly end up with a double KO. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'll be watching that tonight. I mean, tomorrow, I should say. Be watching tomorrow. Yeah. So if you notice, pretty much all the black UFC fighters also seem out of touch. Well, I know John Jones he's at odds with the UFC right now because they won't pay him what he's worth. They pay Conor McGregor, they pay Chuck Liddell, but they won't pay John Jones, and he supposedly is the greatest MMA fighter ever. They never paid Anderson Silva what he was worth. Anderson Silva never seen a check like Conor McGregor. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So somebody please fight Devin. Yeah, I'm waiting on it, bro. I'm waiting on somebody to fight Devin. Step up. Somebody with some courage. Jack Catterall, listen, man. Um, don't let Eddie Hearn talk you out of an opportunity to be great. Um, who was the other guy who used to be a champion for the IBF? Who Eddie Hearn had? Who just lost to Liam Pyro? Was it Crocker? Crocker. Lewis Crocker, I think. Crocker had an opportunity to fight Devin. He turned it down because Eddie Hearn told him to. And then he ended up losing to Liam Pyro. Listen, Pyro is going to lose to somebody. Pyro is not that dope. He's not good. And he knows it. So what Pyro was trying to do is, Pyro was asking for an astronomical amount of money to fight Devin because he thinks he has leverage. So in essence, what he's asking is, he's asking for Devin to give up a huge portion of his purse, basically to split it with him. But you're not equal to Devin. You're not bringing to the table what Devin's bringing. So this is cowardly behavior from these guys. So if you turn down the biggest payday of your life to fight Devin, to fight somebody else, and then you end up losing to the other person, then like, what kind of business decision was that? That's stupid, right? Yeah, probably trying to sell his belt because he know he's gonna lose to Devin. So he's looking for a retirement money. He said, "How bad do you want it, Devin? Give me this amount of money." Because he know he can't beat Devin. He know that. Because he didn't really even beat Crocker, in my opinion. He didn't even beat Crocker. But they gave him the decision. So now he's running with it. Now, it's a sad business. It's embarrassing and it's sad. Y'all get the likes all the way up. We need 300 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes all the way up. It's embarrassing and it's sad. So they're always trying to give black men the N-word deal. Yeah, that's what they do. They trying to out negotiate Devin and Bill, right? They don't like their business savvy and they're trying to out negotiate them. That's all it is. They want a piece of them. You know what I'm saying? They want to get Devin and Bill to crack and blah blah blah, or make some bad moves so they can get Devin away from Bill. It's pathetic, bro. And they've been doing this stuff to black men since slavery, bro. They hate the fact that you got a father. They hate the fact that you got a relationship with your father. That's what this stuff is about. I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you what I know. They hate it. They can't stand it, bro. I'm telling you. I remember I got pulled over by the police one time. Well, I ain't gonna say pulled over because I was actually already parked, sitting at the park, um, overlooking the water, the pond. And I'm sitting there, and I had just recorded like a YouTube video on my phone. So I'm just sitting in the park chilling, whatever, and just whatever, reminiscing. And I had it was something. Was it a hat? It was a hat. I had a hat, a military fatigue hat, like an army hat from back in the day. Now, that was in my back seat only because I had just picked it up from my mother's house the day prior, and I meant to take it in the house, but I kept it in my back seat, whatever. Right now, that military hat was my father's hat. So anyway, I'm sitting in the park chilling, and police officer pull up. I'm not thinking nothing of it. You know what I mean? I know I ain't did nothing wrong. So he pull up and he's parked for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, and then he get out his car and he walk over to me. I let my window down a little bit. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" He says, "What's going on? Um, where you coming from today?" No, he said, "What am I doing here and where I'm coming from?" I said, "What do you mean?" So you see what I'm doing? I'm at the park, like the same thing you doing. I'm chilling. And he said, so he started looking through my windows, looking at the car, and looking for. I could tell he looking for something. He said, "Oh, you in the military?" I said, "No. Why you say that?" So you're not in the military? I said, "No." So why you got that military hat back there? I said, "What?" So I looked back. So that's my dad's hat. Well, they don't make hats like that anymore in the military. And blah blah. I said, "It's an old hat." Well, what are you talking about? He's like, "Oh, well, I'm just wondering why you riding around with a military hat." I said, "That's not why you want. You came over and approached me before you seen the hat. You like I don't know if you bored on your lunch break or something, or you just looking for a black dude to harass today or whatever it is. But man, just leave me alone, man. Just go on about your business. I'm chilling. I'm having a good day. Don't leave me alone." So he go in the back. He checking my license plate. He running my plates. He go back to his car. He come back. So you're insured by USAA, and you're not in the military, huh? The USAA only takes military. I said, "No, they take military families as well." Right? So I said, "I don't even know what this is about. I don't know why you harass me. Leave me alone, dude. Whatever, right?" So I start my car up. I'm finna leave. This man put his hand on his weapon, bro. All now, mind you, I did this is everything I'm telling you is exactly what happened. This dude is straight tripping from nothing, fam. So he's like, turn the car off, turn the car off right now, turn the car off. He's like, get out the car, step the car. I said, "No, I'm not getting out the car." "No, sir. No, sir. You got your hand on your gun. You came over here harassing me. Ain't no way I'm getting out the car. Because I know once I get out this car, you finna find a reason to fuck me up. I already know this. So I'm not getting out this car." So he's like, so I said, "Man, give me a supervisor. I'm not getting nothing. I'm not getting nothing. Blah, blah, blah," right? So finally, he ended up getting a supervisor. And supervisor come out there, a sergeant dude come out there, and I said, "Look, man, I know that's your officer, and I know you're gonna have his back. I get that part of it. What I'm telling you is, if you check this man body cam footage, you're gonna see I'm over here minding my business, looking at the water on a relaxing day. This man comes up to my car and asks me, 'What am I doing?' And I'm looking at the water, right? He's harassing me. Then he proceeds to ask me why I have my father's hat in my car. He checks my plates and asks me, why do I have USAA insurance if I'm not in the military? I said, "I don't know what y'all got going on, but that dude right there is going to end up hurting somebody. I'm telling you, that dude going to end up hurting somebody, right?" But I'm not the one for him. I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna be harassed and be your nigga today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do it. Sergeant said, "Well, listen, blah, blah, blah." He going through this whole little spiel, trying to reword shit, trying to gaslight me and shit, right? I said, "Sergeant, listen, I'm not doing nothing." He said, "Could you just show us your ID?" I said, "I'm not. Why? What crime have I been suspected of committing? Why do I have to show you my ID for simply existing? For existing. Looking at the water requires me to show you my ID like I'm a slave, like I need a traveling pass. I need to show you my freedom papers. Please explain to me on your body cam why I need to show my ID for simply existing. What did I do?" "Sir, have a good day. Just get out of here. Have a good day." And I left. I got the fuck up out of there immediately. I was scared the whole way home. Like, man, they're gonna try to pull me over for some type of traffic infraction. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. Because they followed me to my house. That's the scary part. The dude was following me to, oh man, what the fuck? So I was thinking about, should I go home or should I go somewhere else? I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm going home because I don't want to go nowhere else and be like on some stranded, you know what I'm saying, some stranded street. I don't know where I'm going. And these mothers end up doing something to me. So I just went home. So once I got to the house, went in the house, that's when they just drove off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is the type of nonsense we gotta deal with as black folks, bro. Just nonsense. He said Clayton Bigsby. Yeah, that's, you know, some of this they crazy, bro. Get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. All the way up. But anyway, man, I gotta go pick up my car from the shop, man. So I'm finna go ahead and end this stream. Go pick up my car. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Hopefully, Devin Haney, young Debo Dev can get a fight, and these guys grow some testicles, because this is ridiculous what they doing right now. Everybody in boxing ducking this dude, from the chumps to the superstars. Everybody ducking him. It's crazy. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty, mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button, share the video, and I'm up out of here though. Deuces.